Hello, all. Thank you for joining us again on the Almost Brothers podcast. Hey, will you do us a favor? If this podcast has meant something to you and encouraged you, will you consider becoming a monthly supporter? You could do $3, $5, $8, or $10 a month. What this does is this helps financially support the podcast so that we can continue to put out content and help better serve you. So if you would, down in the show notes, you can click the link, support, and become a monthly member. We love you. New episode coming your way.
Savage. I have a shirt that says Savage.
Do you ever look at it and say Savage when you see it? Just like try to French it up?
He wears it and just sticks his chest out just a little further. When he
Yeah. I'd stand a little more confident today.
Well, yesterday when I got dressed for work in the dark, as I always do, I got to work. All the way to work and realized that I had on my brown dress shoes with shorts.
With shorts?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I was super sexy all day long.
So do you do it scared to wake Jennifer up?
Yeah.
Is that why you...
Yeah.
Okay. I just like... I try to be quiet, but I have to have the lights on at least.
I turned my flashlight on.
Yeah, that's what I should have done.
Yeah.
I thought I grabbed my black ones. I did not.
No. Your black dress shoes?
No, my black slip-ons.
Oh. Richard was going to the beach and to church. Sometimes I just want to let it play.
That's a good song. I
Yeah,
like
it is. Yeah, it is.
I've missed it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Almost Brothers podcast. Today on the episode, live and in color.
Easy.
Brown and white.
We've got Tyler Wilkson and Richard Randall, no E.
That's right. I don't think I'm a color. I think I'm clear.
Yeah,
Translucent.
See your blood flowing.
I see your spleen from here.
That's funny. How are y'all doing? It's been a minute.
It's been a little while.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes.
How's it going? Wow.
Specifically.
No, Tyler, we're talking about the podcast, not your checkers life.
Wow. He came straight for you.
For those who can't see, I'm crying.
Tear. How's life been?
It's good.
It's been.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're we're up a little farther north now. So
Yeah.
we're doing all right.
You're Yankees at this point.
You're
Not
close
even
to
close.
you're close to the North Pole.
Not-
If there was one, there isn't though.
Tell Santa I
deep
said
south.
hi.
It's like the deep south.
Gosh,
Like the South Pole, the deep South Pole. If there was one, there isn't though. For those of y'all that don't know, Just Friends, check it out. One of the best Christmas movies of all time.
It's a fantastic movie.
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Just a little disclaimer.
I've got no dog in this fight. I really don't. Y'all go at it. I'll watch.
Oh, that's funny.
I have I have a message
Uh-oh.
for Jamie
Oh, snap.
Danielle
Oh, snap.
Simmons.
Just right off the jump. Okay.
Yes. Best podcast co-host ever.
Oh, man.
Really? With the best?
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Tell you something.
Let me tell you something, lady.
I think Richard is getting peanut butter and jealous
That's exactly what is happening. Peanut
right.
butter and jealous.
on white bread.
Well, let's see. What? Is it like what I had? Oh, Jamie made me a sandwich the other day, and it was like on some kind of weird bread. I'm like, this ruined the whole sandwich. It's terrible.
He starts licking the bread and just
Like,
puts it back.
white bread is what I want. Like, get this out of here. I don't know what kind it was, but it wasn't good. I didn't like it. So, on that note, let's give her a call.
Yes, let's call her.
That's
At
the last
home
one that goes to
wrecker.
voicemail.
Yeah, let's call her.
Home
Yeah, she could
wrecker.
answer. That's funny. Let's see if it's going through here.
She's a home wrecker.
She's the homewrecker. No,
Oh, call failed.
Yeah, I probably just don't have the. Oh, there we go.
There it
Okay,
goes.
let's see what she's got to say about that. What if Sissy answers? Hello, oh, hi, Sissy. Oh, I love you.
She's just gonna reject her.
Yeah, this is what happens. See, I don't know why she has a phone at this point. You know, like she never answers. Like,
She has the phone to ignore you.
I'll
Yep.
tell you what, man. What a failure.
See, that a better
And she'll
co-host
call
would have answered the phone.
Oh, get her. That's exactly right. Yep.
Speak your truth. Speak your truth.
Yeah, whatever you want to tell yourself. So on today's episode, we are talking about freeing your mind. I wanted to say
your mind,
no. See, that's
and
good
the
too.
rest
But
will follow.
so what I was thinking is the Matrix.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, free your mind.
You can take the red pill or the blue pill.
Oh, it's so good, so good. First three, anyway.
Yeah, then they went off the rails.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. So yeah, just talking about like the importance of rest for your mind, not meaning like a nap. Of course, naps are important too, but like resting your mind and just getting something, whether it's a hobby, whether it's movies or video games or, you know, whatever it may be, resting puzzles. I know like dad's really big into doing puzzles, but resting your mind, the importance of it and what you do yourself to rest your mind,
Right.
as well as, you know, sometimes it causes kind of a rift.
All right, there's a
know,
lot
in
of
between.
steps to this.
Yes, there is.
conversation.
Yeah, it's so good. You know,
Step
because-
one.
yeah. So first, let's talk about the importance of resting your mind, getting that outlet to where you can shut your mind off and just rest from the stress of life and kids and marriage and work and all these things going on. So what I know for me, I very often find myself, I don't want to say like falling into a depression, but kind of feeling that funk. And I know it comes from just my mind constantly going on everything I've got going on and not getting that break and that moment of rest and just shutting because it's hard for me to even watch a movie at home from beginning to end without stopping and trying to do something.
Yeah, well, it keeps you distracted when you have so many things going on. You start losing focus on the important things in your life: family, friends, church, God, praying, getting in your word. You get so bogged down with these stressors in your life, you start getting distracted, and then you completely just forget about them, push to the side, and then obviously that starts creating these different disturbances in your life. I mean, that's how detrimental it can be. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal, but I mean, for me, for a long time has passed since we were on a podcast or an episode together. I was in EMT school.
Yeah.
And man, when they said you're gonna eat, breathe, and sleep EMT, they're not joking. I can't tell you how many times I had a dream where I was at my desk studying.
Yeah.
That like literally I was dreaming that I was studying, and that's all my life consisted of for those 4 weeks. Was I was in class all day, come home, go straight to homework and studying.
Yeah.
Eat dinner, go to bed, and that's man. And it didn't create any kind of like disturbance with me and Liv or anything, because she knew the importance of it, and she's understanding like that. But it was definitely a distraction from some things outside of work that I enjoy.
Yeah. And things that you're blessed to do. Now you don't have the time to do it because you're so focused on, and even when you're not there doing it, you're still thinking, you're still there. Me and Jamie talk about this all the time. She calls it out to lunch. Like you're here, but your brain is literally out to lunch. You're not here because you're thinking about something else. And that's how we get, because we want to do good at life and our jobs and all these things. And what I find is, you said something, you said, well, it didn't really cause a rift. And by rift, I don't mean an actual argument, but what will happen is it takes you away from truly being there with the person that you're married to, because you're just constantly, Jamie will be talking to me about something going on and my mind is somewhere else, so that takes me away from actually being there with her in that moment. It's a huge problem for me. Like my brain's always going, and it's a huge problem. That I have insomnia really bad, and I think that has a big part to do with that.
Yeah, well, I have undiagnosed ADD, so
Self-diagnosed.
if you want to keep my attention, you better do it quickly.
Yeah, right.
Within 30 seconds.
Right.
You say you always say
time to swipe.
You always say your mind's an etch-a-sketch.
It is. It is. It absolutely is. But it's a buildup, right? Like all the stuff that you deal with, if you don't have that release, that way to shut it down, it just builds up until you can't deal with it.
Yeah.
It becomes something that you just can't handle. And I really believe that that's how people trigger depression, is they don't have an outlet for all the crap going on in their head.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. And it's really bad in men, because I think that's what we do, is we bottle all these things up, these thoughts, all these and thoughts that naturally happen and come to us now, because we're bottling it up, become bad thoughts.
Right.
You know, because we struggle with it, and we wish we didn't struggle with it, but we're not telling somebody we struggle with it, and it's getting worse, and now we're feeling worse, and you know, it builds up. Yeah, because usually a hobby, you could fall really quickly into that becoming a problem, because now you're spending a lot of time in that hobby trying to clear your mind. I know early in our marriage I had that. Like, video games became like a serious problem, because I was doing it so much, and it became something to where now my time and money is being consumed by this thing, just me trying to shut my brain off. And that's not healthy either. You know, so finding that healthy balance of a hobby, a movie, video games, reading a book, getting away from those things. Because I find myself wanting to do something else, but then it pertains to the same things that I'm thinking about anyway. So it's like, it's really just adding on to what I'm not shutting my brain off at all. Matter of fact, I'm adding more to it.
Right.
You know, so it's like, man, this
you
is,
know, I've called you before, and it's like, you're like, hey, I want to relax for a little while.
yeah.
So I call you back later, and it's like, what are you doing? I'm watching church videos.
Yes.
How to do this on YouTube. I was like, I thought you were relaxing. You're working.
Yeah, like you're literally. It's like when you go to orientation and you have like the videos you have to watch. I guess what I'm doing. It's like, I must learn more. And Jamie has got onto me for that. Just like, hey, like, chill out.
Yeah.
Like, just take a minute.
Yeah. Well, in that sense, we start taking those things and they start becoming idols to us, because we get so fixated on them. So, what's the word? Obsessed.
Bird.
Yeah. And it started becoming so obsessed. I was talking to Andrew the other day, and I shared that story about how you were with video games, and he was like, and I was telling him, I was like, you know, at any point when you start taking something, that's your main focus, whether it be video games or it be a person or whatever it is, that starts to become an idol, because you are no longer making God that center focus, which we all struggle with that. I mean, we're human.
Yeah.
But, you know, he was like, man, I've never heard it put like that.
Yeah. And I don't think, I think we like to equate that with like time, like actual, like, well, how many hours did you play video games? How many hours did you spend with God? And it's like, it's not about the time so much.
It's quality.
It's the quality. Right. So it's like, you know, people are like, oh, well, you watch TV for 4 hours, but you only spent an hour with God. It's like, but my whole day is spending with God. Like, that's still, you know, but being able to find that thing where you can really get some good quality, turn my brain off. You know, I've gotten now into the habit of trying to go watch a movie at the theater every Monday, because at home I'll end up stopping it and going and doing something.
Right.
But if I'm at the theater, like, I'm sitting down and I can shut my brain off and just watch the movie.
They won't let you pause it.
Excuse me, sir. They still have people. I don't even think they still have.
No, he pulls Zach Morris. From Saved by the Bell.
So, when he talks to the camera, just pause everything. That's funny. Yeah,
But
because
but that could easily cause a rift if Jamie wasn't understanding about that. You know, that was what I was thinking about a while ago. Is if you're in a marriage, you have to support each other.
Yes.
In that time, you know, we have 6 kids, so getting alone time is nearly impossible.
Yeah.
So
no, 6 kids in the house.
Right.
Okay.
Look,
I'm just making sure we're getting, you know,
context.
Listeners know I got a lot of kids.
Context.
Okay? But you know what I would like to see happen is for me to watch the kids and Jennifer go do something,
right,
and vice versa. You know, to just support each other in in that free time, in that time to just chill.
Yeah. And do you see y'all doing that a lot? Like trying to push each other into, hey, go get away, go do something, go get your hair done, or go do something, and let me take care of the kids. You just kind of get away for a second.
Well, and I've told Jennifer multiple times that she just needs, all she has to do is say,
Yeah.
I need a break.
Yeah.
But she won't.
Yeah.
So that's what we've got to get better at, both of us, is really telling each other, hey, you look like you need a break.
Yeah. And stop feeling bad about it.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
don't feel guilty because you need a break. Like,
Right.
I just need a break
Yeah.
from the kids. Like, don't feel bad. Like, you do. Everybody needs that.
Right.
I can relate to this now.
Yes.
That's
Got
right.
the two
Yeah.
foster kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock
yeah,
and
for
roll.
those that
Where's
don't
that
know.
applause button?
Yeah. Oh, that ain't it.
Gosh.
My finger slipped. Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, for those that don't keep up with me, because I don't ever keep up with myself, me and Liv, we've got two girls living with us that we're fostering. They've been almost, it's been 4 weeks now. Yeah. And
Some would call that a month.
well, and see, here's my thing with
My
that.
child is
isn't it-
862
No.
months
Here's my
old.
thing. Like some months will
64
have
months. Like, that's.
No. Hear me.
Oh, go ahead.
Some, like some months will have
Listen.
like 4.5 weeks or something like that, or we'll have like like 5 Sundays in it or whatever.
Right.
My thing is like, is it so? A month. So a month is not strictly
He's struggling.
4 weeks. Okay, hear me out. You
broke the
it's it's my thing. Like when I say it's been a month.
Okay, hold up. Okay, so by your logic, how out of the 12 months in a year, how many days are in each month? Either
28,
28 in one, and then the
29.
rest of them have 30 or 31.
Yeah. So
How many weeks? How many weeks is all three of those?
say what?
How many weeks
Or in a year.
are in all three of those months? Whether it's 28 days, whether it's 31 days, how many weeks are in that month?
At least 4. But they could,
Every-
but it could be 4 in like 3 days.
Oh yeah, but that's still it's
Well,
still
That's not a week.
well,
Tyler.
here's listen,
Hey,
listen.
right. It's still 4
Listen.
4 weeks.
Listen,
Hey, he's got one of them fraction calendars.
You ain't rounding up like there's 4 weeks.
no, but like, okay, so they came to us.
Okay, so we got off on some
We did.
tangent
Listen, just
here.
but hear me out with it. Was it? Today's the wait.
Now he's trying to work a calendar.
All right, like it.
You know what? It don't even matter. Anyways, but that's something me and Liv have, because it's a new adjustment. We went from no kids to now we've got an 11-year-old and a 7-year-old.
Well, that's what I was going to say too. Is not even like a lead up. Like oh, they're younger. Like you've got 2.
And here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally what it was. And
And you
we're
haven't even
doing-
started. They haven't started school yet. Think about that. Like that, and that's when it's really gonna.
Yeah. I think we've been honestly doing pretty well. Liv's a rock star. And I catch her getting those moments of I can see the gears in her head and the smoke starting to come out of her ears.
Yeah.
And I see that. I'm like, and I'll tell her like, just go in the room, take a break or something.
Yeah.
And I'll tell the girls, like, sometimes, it's not that we don't love you. We just need a little break.
Yeah.
So, and I tell them the same thing, because they go to the Boys and Girls Club here in town, and so they're usually always together. So I'll tell them, like, when you come home, you go in your room, you go out in the living room. Y'all just need time apart.
Yeah.
And because they argue. They're obviously they're siblings, but they, like, on the weekends they're together all day, all night. They share a room. They argue all the time when that happens. So it's all like y'all need space.
Yeah. And and that's what I get to the point to where I tell Jamie, or I'm transparent with the kids. I'm like, look, I just need some time right now. Please just go, like, I just got home.
Yeah.
Give me a minute. Like, please give me a minute. Because it's like, hey, Dad, what's your favorite color? And I'm like, please, I just walked in. Like, just give me a minute. Just a minute, please.
Yeah.
Or, hey, let's go play basketball. Let's do that. Like, cool. Just like, let me turn everything off first. And I struggle really, really bad with that. And I struggle with those thoughts and those things and all this stuff going on while still trying to have it together.
Right.
And it makes it worse. And I get real flustered and I get frustrated really easy, so finding that outlet to be able to do that is really important.
And I've seen a lot of situations where parents are like that, and it gives me the confidence to know that, you know, telling them, hey, give us a minute to let our minds rest or whatever, or you know, y'all just go in your room and just be quiet for half an hour or something. I'm confident in saying that because I know the detriment it has on the individual, the marriage, and the house in general when it's just going, everything like that, and you just can't get a break. Yeah. So I'm confident in, you know, telling Liv, hey, go in the bedroom and just lay down for a minute, or girls, one of y'all going here, one of y'all going there, and just leave each other alone for a while, or leave me alone for a while.
And it's also teaching the kids, like, there's a time to just be quiet. Mm-hmm. Right. There's a time to speak. There's a time to be quiet, you know, and it's teaching them that because they're going to need that in their life. They're going to need to know when someone is flustered and when to talk and when to start a conversation and when to not, you know, and finding out that interpersonal communications with each other and being able to I think this person is kind of busy right now, because there's nothing worse than being busy and someone coming up to you and wanting to talk to you. It's just like, I know you see, I had somebody at Walmart, I'm on the phone on a full-on conversation. They come up, talk to me. I'm just like, I'm on the phone.
Obviously put it on speaker. You can join the conversation.
I'm like, man.
But man, what was I going to say?
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
it's your brain. I don't know. I don't know. It's a scary place.
No telling.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh.
That's like the Upside Down and Stranger Things. I don't want to be in there.
Oh shoot, where was I going with that? Gosh dang it. Y'all talk. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll gather my thoughts here in a minute.
And as a parent, you can easily fall into that guilt.
Yeah.
Of, well, they need time too.
Yeah.
You know, the girls, they all got me for Father's Day. You know, I got all these little coupons, you know, for Father's Day, and they all got coupons. And they all got me these Daddy-Daughter Day coupons, which is amazing. And I really want to do that.
Yeah.
When am I going to have a full day to spend with one child?
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be so difficult.
Especially with your kids. That's a month gone.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, with all your kids, like, hey, you get a day, and you Oprah, you get a day. And, my goodness. Okay, so moving on to
do the shifting gears.
The shift. The next.
What? You shift the Mandalorian or something? Not Mandalorian, the DeLorean.
We just warp speed. So what are some things that y'all find that y'all can do to try to do that, to try to shut your mind off?
Me, it's
I feel like out of us three, you're wound the most tight when it comes to stuff like that. Like, you're very, which you've backed off of it a lot just since we've known you, but I feel like you're very like, do this.
Yeah.
And I'm the least of that out of us three, like with schedules, and this is going on, and then I'm like,
you've never seen a schedule.
No, what's
ever.
that? Never. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've
because you're like, oh, what I really like to do in my free time to shut my mind off is go through chord progressions. It's like that doesn't.
Well, see, in my thing, when it comes to stuff like that, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean I have to shut my brain off, but it switches my brain to something that I enjoy.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
So it's, you know, in a way, it's rest, because it's something I enjoy, and I'm not going through music theory stuff.
Man, that's so good. Okay, so is that where we've talked about this before, where you felt you didn't want to teach music because you weren't allowed to have that differentiation between that.
Well, that's exactly it. Because, you know, when it's a job, it you know, work. No one really wants to go to work. You know, if everyone could just get paid for doing nothing, everyone would.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Yes, please.
Thank you for validating my point.
You're welcome.
But, you know, for me, when it comes to jobs, I want to have a very well balance between work and my personal life. And, you know, I wasn't enjoying teaching music, and I told Liv when I decided to leave teaching, it's like, I would rather do this as a hobby and love it and like play any gig for free than do it as a job and start hating it.
Yeah.
So So yeah, so it's not necessarily turning my brain off because I can turn my brain off for nothing.
But it seems pretty easy.
Yeah.
He does it quite regularly.
He just did it a while ago. What was I talking about?
Yeah.
Where am I at? What is this?
But it's switched my brain to a place of I can actively think and do something, and it's fun.
Yeah.
You know? It's I guess it's that dopamine switch, I guess. You know.
Right.
So for me, it's sitting on the couch with my guitar, aimlessly strumming something and playing chords and whatever.
Yeah.
Like my guitar is almost like, you know how people like have like a comfort blanket or something. I'll grab my guitar, like, and me and Liv will be watching a movie. She's like, "Please don't play." I was like, "I'm not playing it. I just like to hold
I just need it. I need it in my lap.
So yeah, so that's it for me. It's not necessarily just shutting my brain off, but it's it's that dopamine switch.
Yeah.
I guess
That's good.
just doing something fun, which is relaxing.
Rich, what about you? Red Dead?
No, I've sold my Xbox. Thanks for bringing it up.
Ooh.
Sorry. Oh,
But,
uh-oh. I'm sorry. It's so sad. I'm sorry.
It was a sad day in the Randall household.
Sorry about that.
No,
No one talked to Dad for 3 days.
That's right. But no, it is now and has always been movies, TV.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be anything that I have to get super involved in. I can just put a movie on, and I don't even have to be all the way watching it.
Yeah.
It's just my mind can just.
And that's why I like big, dumb, action movies
Right.
where you don't have to think about it a lot. Like when I need to turn my brain off,
Yep.
those are the best.
Yep. Wednesday night, Jennifer was in Arkansas at Hunter's gender reveal party. Go boys. Because we're having
Team boys.
He's having a boy. That's my first grandchild. So
Yeah.
pretty excited about that.
Grandpa
Yeah.
Richie.
Whoa. It's wrong
No?
on 2 counts.
Pawpaw?
Pops.
Pops. Okay.
Granddad.
I don't know if it stops.
Zeke calls mom Gam Gam.
Gam Gam.
Mhm.
Yeah. I like it. So anyway, Wednesday night. So she went down there. So I had the whole night to me. Just I could do whatever I wanted. And after I got done panicking for having the whole evening to do whatever I wanted, because I didn't know what to do with myself, I got to watch not one but 2 movies at home.
Dang.
I watched Jason Statham's Beekeeper. I know he's your favorite actor. So I watched Beekeeper.
Jason Statham.
All you had to say was Jason Statham, and all his movies are the same. So I watched the Jason Statham movie. Know exactly what it is about. Yep. Continue on.
Don't hate on Statham.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
I saw a TikTok where the dude was like making fun of poking fun of Jason Statham movies. It's like every Jason Statham movie was like, "Oh, I don't do jobs no more.
Yeah.
You got a job?
Yeah.
Okay."
Yeah. Yep.
That's so ironic because that's what the Beekeeper's about.
Just saying.
He was retired. It doesn't matter. But, dumb action movie.
Yeah.
I didn't care what it's about. It was just something I could just shut off, just have some me time, and it was great. I mean, It was really, really great.
What was the other one?
He shut it off so much he don't even remember.
Right, man.
He don't even remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I didn't know if it was like if it was like a 1-2, like a
No,
a sequel maybe.
The only reason I remember Beekeeper is because I've been wanting to see it, and it finally came out on Prime for free.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the other one was.
Yeah.
I really did shut it down.
But that's why I like the big dumb action movies, or like games that I don't have to think a lot. So doesn't have a lot of puzzles and stuff like that. Like that helps me. But if I want to enjoy it, I'll watch like a thriller. I like to think about the movie if I want to actually enjoy it and not just shut down and just watch it. But yeah, I watched Gone in 60 Seconds yesterday. I just wanted to shut my brain off. Or not yesterday, day before, because it's just I had a lot going on. I'm just I just want to shut my mind off and enjoy a movie. Yes, and it was fantastic.
The whole movie?
No, not in one sitting. No, I didn't.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Come on, bro.
Yep. I got about a third through it and had to turn it off and then watch the rest a couple days ago. But yeah.
And see, I'm like Jennifer, love her to death. She's really bad about when I sit down finally, she's like, she remembers something that she needed me to do or needed to talk about.
Yeah.
I was like right now, you want to
really
do that?
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like it was planned like that.
I feel like it's a wife
I'm gonna wait
thing.
for him
Yes.
to sit down,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna need him to do
I used to tell
something.
Jamie the same thing. As soon as that ding of the Xbox or PlayStation comes on, I thought we were gonna. I
Right.
thought,
Right.
If you want something done right, go ahead and do it yourself.
oh man, okay, what do you need?
Yeah.
But she like supports that. She wants me to, hey, because a lot of the stuff like she bought for me for like my birthday or Christmas. So she's like, you need to play your Xbox. That's what you need to do. So she encourages me because she knows,
Right.
she knows me like the back of her hand. She knows when I'm stressed out. She knows when something's wrong. She's like, why don't you play the game for a while?
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Yeah.
And that was pretty cool about the Xbox. When I play Red Dead, Jennifer liked to watch me play.
Yeah.
I had no idea that was going to be a side effect of the Xbox, but
Oh,
when I wrecked my horse, she thought it was
yeah,
the best
right.
thing in the world.
Oh, I'll include air quotes, include Jamie in my stuff. So like I'm playing soccer and it's America's, or America, it's the world's game. Okay.
Nobody
And
cares.
oh yes, everybody cares. It's the most popular sport on the planet.
Oh man,
But
1-0.
hey,
That's
but I'm playing that and I'm like, babe, we got signed. We're going to Argentina. And like
my
she's part of it. Like, well, we're moving, babe. I just bought a car. I just did this. So
goes on Zillow.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. It's like none of it is real, but I include her in that. And she's like, "Oh, that's awesome. That's cool." Like, yeah,
And she's back of her head, she's like, I don't care.
yeah, no, not at all.
Booking
yeah.
a flight.
Right? Yeah,
We watched Inside Out 2 on Father's Day,
yeah,
and it's so very accurate.
yeah,
When the mom and dad, when their brief scenes are showing like what we're thinking and they're thinking, it's
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, that is so true.
yeah.
Just like
Crazy. Heck yeah. Well, it's been awesome. I sure do love y'all. Any listener, please make sure you take that time to yourself and clear your head. Mental health is so important, and it's such a big deal now because everybody comes from the generation of just fight through it and you fight through it and you fight through it, and now we're realizing, there's actual things that you need to do to take care of your mental health. So please do that. We love you. Thank you for joining us.
I love you more than Jamie, and I'm a better co-host.
I'm glad you said that. Let's call her back. Let's see what she has to say now.
Richard's like, crap.
You know what? Yeah, you're not getting away just scot-free, bud.
Yes, I am. She won't answer your call.
Oh,
She doesn't
dang.
love you like I do.
I'll laugh.
If she doesn't again, this is going to be a problem.
Oh, there she is.
Hello.
Well, hey, babe.
Hey.
Welcome to the Almost Brothers podcast. That was a long hey.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
That would have been good if she'd done that. Yeah. Oh, how are you doing? What do y'all got going on?
We're watching a movie and eating.
Oh, so you interrupted them, Michael.
What? Oh, my bad. What is the movie?
Beekeeper.
Pitch Perfect 2.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
stuff.
a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Okay, so Pitch Perfect 2.
Sound machine.
I'm just saying the Germans beat them, and it wasn't even close.
No, not even close.
It wasn't even close, man.
Well,
Yeah.
my thing is like song selection is a really important thing.
Okay,
And I don't think that song did it for them. If
No.
they did another
Yeah.
song, yes.
you talking about the Bellas?
No, I'm talking about Germans.
Oh no, absolutely. That was way better than the one
Listen.
that they beat to death during that entire film.
That flashlight.
Oh my
song.
gosh, they sung it like 17 times
It's
during that
stupid.
movie.
but I was okay with that.
Oh my gosh.
I thought it was tasteful. Not the quantity, but the song was tasteful.
yeah.
The whole movie is about acapella, original. Doing covers,
Of other people's songs. Correct.
and then
They broke the number one rule
Their
that-
big
yeah.
finale
Hey,
was,
rules are meant to be broken.
Which then in the third one, they do the same thing. They bring in
See,
bands.
Yeah, the
Like,
third.
it's like, I don't
They should have stopped at the
understand what's
second
going
one.
on. Yeah.
They should have stopped at
Yeah,
the
the
second
third
one.
one was a travesty. They
So-
got a fourth one coming out. Just
Yeah,
for the
it's
record.
crazy. So, babe, Richard is got something to say to you.
Yeah. Come on, Richard. Let me have it.
I just wanted you to know that you're not the best co-host. You are the
Yeah.
you are the prettiest co-host. I'll give you that.
Oh, well,
Listen,
thank you.
listen.
Tyler takes offense to that. That's funny.
You're awesome. I just love you so much.
Thank you. It sounds like y'all haven't seen each other in a while.
We have not, man. We've had a lot of good conversation tonight.
It was awesome.
It's been all right.
Nice.
It's been all right.
And look, that's
alright.
Tyler's like great. Like
Yeah.
it's okay, you know.
alright.
Yeah.
He has no. He's a cyborg.
Well, babe, I will say this in front of my co-host here right now. You and the world, you're my favorite co-host.
Oh,
That's because she sleeps with you.
dang, Tyler. What?
Give
You
me-
might want to edit that out.
Like,
That's not how we do things around here.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Jamie, I may or may not have called you a homewrecker on the podcast.
Oh, snap.
What? Now I'm gonna have to listen.
You should be listening
That's what I was
anyway.
gonna say. Now you're gonna have to listen.
have to listen.
My goodness gracious. Well, I love you, babe.
I love you. I love y'all.
Love you
Love you.
All right, all
I
right.
miss y'all.
very much. So,
I wish I was there.
yes, we do too. Because you're prettier than your husband.
No, Lord.
It's messed up. Well, I love you, boo. All
Facts. All right. I love you.
right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, yeah, so again, thank y'all. She's my favorite. Sorry. Y'all are
Whatever. We did not do That's What's Up.
yes, we will next episode.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
I had one. Been thinking about it the whole time.
Oh,
Damn.
nice. Well,
no, no, I don't
Good.
want to do it.
good. All right, cool.
Yep.
Talk about that later.
Well, we'll see y'all later.
Love y'all.
Hey, listeners, we just want to thank you for your continued support for the Almost Brothers podcast. Do us a favor and go to your favorite platform and rate us and like us and share with everyone that you know. Thank you so much. Love you.